make that choice for them. So based on your word, I speak that my house, my daughter, my son will serve the Lord. So now I'm not making up something to pray. That's why I say that all the time, you guys, when I'm like, I'm not making up anything to pray. When I was preaching this thing, I'm like, I'm not writing over, I'm literally reading to you scripture. I mean, so much of this weekend's conference was me just reading right through a passage of scripture and just teaching right from what is God saying here. And that's why it's so important when we're praying that we are armed and girded up with what does God say. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your emotions. It's not that I don't care. It's that they don't matter at the end of the day. I do care. But at the end of the day, they don't matter. What God says is the only thing that will prevail. And so we either come into an alignment with what God says, or we kick against the goats for the rest of our life, and we live our life on the east side of the Jordan, instead of actually crossing the Jordan and settling into the west side of the Jordan, and saying, God, you said this east side looks pretty darn good. But God, you said that there's more that I have not even comprehended on this side. Therefore, I will cross over. And the devil wants you to settle on this side based on what we see, based on how we feel, based on what our circumstance, based on the fact that all of the land was in support of Adonijah. But God said Solomon will be the king.